Howdy folks, Alan Butler, Butler Contracting here. We're doing simple better. So, you're looking at getting a project done and you just want to buy your own materials to save a few bucks, right? No problem. Hey, I got a question for you. What happens if our crew comes out, we got all these materials, start on the job, you're at work, in the middle of a Wednesday, I have to give you a phone call, say, well, Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we're really sorry, but unfortunately some of the materials that we have aren't correct, so we can't get started on your project today, or this isn't going to work. When can you get the right material here to me? And now all of a sudden, it's a crisis, and you're scattering trying to figure all that out. Well, that's one of the reasons here at Butler Contracting, we don't want to put the responsibility of materials and getting the materials nor transporting materials to the property for the project on the customer, because we don't want you to have the stress or any of the stuff going on, because you hired us as a professional. We don't want you to be stressed out with trying to figure out what you need, when you need it, how it's going to get there. I don't have a truck or a trailer that's going to be able to transport that. We don't need you to do any of that. You hired us, you came to us, Butler Contracting, as the professionals to take care of your project, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We don't need you to come like some other contractors that I've heard about, stand in the line at Lowe's and Home Depot with you to pay for the materials when they go buy them. I don't want to waste your time. That's ridiculous. We don't offer that kind of service. What we do offer is a full service customer experience. And what that is we're going to come out, we're going to talk about the projects, we're going to pick out all the options and the materials that we're going to use for the job. If it's a big remodel or a bathroom remodel or something, we're going to go through the design process and pick all those selections. And then we're going to go to our vendors and our suppliers. We're going to get the best deals that we can get because we get a lot of contractor pricing. And we're going to also, the great part about that as well is we're getting warranties on these products through our normal suppliers and our vendors that we work with every day. So versus going to third party or, overseas companies and trying to get stuff that may or may not even be available also. We're going to handle all that, take care of all that for you, make sure there's warranties on these products, make sure that things get installed correctly. And in the middle of a Wednesday, if there's a problem or an issue, it's my project manager's problem and not your problem. So that's kind of how it works for us with getting materials, buying materials. If there's something very specific that you might want or you already have or you want to purchase for a particular project, we can talk about that. But in general, we're going to provide the materials for projects. We're not going to make you do that work. That's why you hired us. So a little bit on who buys the materials, how do they get there? Just a little bit on the how they get there part. We're either going to have our vendors deliver the materials based on the type of project, or our team's going to bring those materials to the job site when as needed during the project progression. And that's how it's going to work. So you don't have to lift a finger. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show and watch the miraculous work get done, because that's what you hired us for. So we want to make sure we're exceeding and meeting your expectations. We want to take the stress off of you and offer the best quality customer experience. I'm Alan Butler with Butler Contracting, and we hope to see you on your next project.